Hello everyone, it's Meredith. I am here with our daily reading for Wednesday, the 12th of December, 2018. We are using the Universal Weight Tarot. It was calling to me from the tarot cupboard. And yes, usually I have the cards all pulled for you, ready to go, but not today. So we're going to do it on the fly. And we'll start with our card from the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Swords. We've been seeing this one quite a bit lately. I like seeing this ace. So as you all know, aces are new beginnings, fresh starts. This one is everlasting strength, brilliant clarity, a divine and cosmic gift of both. So showing up on the bottom of the deck, this is a theme running through the day. My feeling here is we are being informed brilliantly, inspirationally, spontaneously, with excitement. I feel that there's a lot of momentum on this ace today. And, excuse me, pardon the froggy voice. Okay, I'm going to hold off. I know there's more to that ace, but I want to see what else we have. Okay. So, our first card. And here it is. Of course, it's my favorite dude. Knight of Swords. Hello, Knight of Swords. He's been showing up a lot again. Just like the Ace of Swords. The Suit of Swords has been with us quite a bit. Knights convey messages between cards, so we need to see what he's running at. Oh, my guides tell me to start with the card to the right, not the left. Okay. So this is what he's bringing. This is the card we're gonna pull next. And there it is. Oh, wow. Ooh, some of you are gonna love this. Two of Cups. We've had a strong streak of relationship energy running through the cards lately, and the Knights have been mixed up in all of it. So this is change, and this is desired change. Change we prayed for. Intentions we set. Okay, so let me step away from beloved relationship for a moment and just get into how the Two of Cups is also about partnerships on projects, within careers, workmates, colleagues, however you want to phrase that. So these are, sometimes this card is shown with two people shaking hands, so making an agreement with a handshake. So this is giving our word to something as it relates to how we are of service. So in one aspect, this is all about our career, our livelihood, giving our word, keeping our promise. And this feels like information in motion, because, I mean, let's face it, it's the Knight of Swords. That guy never stops, right? He's always in motion. He delivers the message. He gets it where it needs to go, but where is it going in this case? So we're going to need to see where he's headed. Now, on the relationship front, this is, I feel, long distance relationship, or it's been a long experience, a long energy experience of a relationship coming together, beloved, of course. So let's see where this knight is headed. Something on those cards feels a little urgent. And I also feel like, oh, there it is, in the nick of time. Yeah, no kidding. Five of Pentacles. Wow, these cards are loaded. That's interesting. Okay, aces. They transform, they transmute, they elevate frequency. So they take the sting out of cards that are challenge cards, and definitely the Five of Pentacles is a challenge card. This is a card that feels like reversal of fortune. So when it comes to career and work, how you are of service, this feels like a project that you had given up on. A career experience that you really were into, and then circumstances within its foundation fell apart and you had to let it go. There was no support for it. And for a while, you actually grieved the loss of the opportunity. But it's been resurrected. It's come back around again. And we've seen a lot of cards lately, like the Wheel. We've seen the Six of Cups. We've seen the World. So, and other karmic energy cards like Judgment. We've seen that one come out too. So it's having another opportunity at something. So this is positive for you. This feels like the people the helpful people that were required for this project are showing up. It's been it's been resurrected. That's how I feel. The Five of Pentacles too is its foundational message is being left out in the cold and not seeing the sanctuary right there. So you notice they're not even looking at this window that's beautifully lit. They can step inside. The door is probably right here. They're walking by it. They're not seeing it. And that's the thing. Once this project fell apart, it felt like that. It's like the door was closed. You saw no opening for it. But here we have the Ace opening it. It's been cracked open again. The helpful people, the partnerships required are here in the now, and it's gaining momentum. And look at the momentum on that night. Now in beloved relationship, Two of Cups, this is a relationship that many of you thought was done and over. There are a lot of aspects to this right now. What I feel is there has been a long period, a long energy experience of unsatisfactory connection, communication, and that has come to an end. There's a new frequency, there's a new energy, there's a revitalization, Ace of Swords, that is fueling this connection. Something had to thaw out. That's the message I'm getting. Yeah, something was out in the cold within a relationship connection, and now it's thawing, it's warming. Okay, so let's see what's on the other side of the Two of Cups. Oh, goodness, that was quick. We have another knight. Look at that. And not just anyone. Our super passionate Knight of Wands. He's a fiery fellow. There's creativity, there's opportunity when he shows up. So now we're going to need a card on the other side of him to see what he's conveying to the Two of Cups. So it's interesting, we have two knights moving in the same direction, and they're all toward that Ace. That's fantastic. So that, in directional reading in tarot, you're watching this story unfold here, and you see these knights who've been dispatched from somewhere. We'll find out where. And what they're bringing, what they're conveying, why they're conveying it, and what's in their destination, which is a new beginning and a fresh start for something y'all thought was done and over and not going to happen. Interesting. Okay. See, this is, take the message to the career too, or the project that you're on, or the adventure that you're on. There's movement here, lots of it. So there can be travel, there can be people from far away coming to you, or who are inspired by your idea. For some of you, I feel like this is an interest internationally, crossing water. I know we don't see water here, but that's what I feel from another land. There's interest in your project. It's kind of interesting. You might be thinking, wow, I couldn't get one local person to be interested in this, but then all of a sudden from the Netherlands comes, hey, we love your idea. Let's make that happen. And then you wonder how they even found out about it. It's kind of like that. And in relationship, too, it feels like you, in beloved relationship, each of you had to do some traveling. And that may have been an inner journey. You had to go the distance with your own selves. You had to come in out of the cold with your own selves in order to offer a cup and accept the cup being offered. And what I really like about this is it's a suggestion that this night is conveying this cup. And this night is carrying both cups forward. So here's the one offered, here's the one accepted, and this one over here feels like it was here all along. Oh gosh, I hope I'm making sense of that. My guides are just kind of pummeling me with information on this. Let me see if I can put it together better for you. No, I'm not going to try to put it together for you. This is how it's coming out. It's kind of on the fly, and it looks like these nights are on the fly. They've been dispatched from somewhere. These cups have been on offer. Then there was a stagnation, a quiet, a lack of communication or unsatisfactory communication, and it's reignited now. Definitely ignited. So let's see what is behind the Knight of Wands. What's lighting his fire, and where did he come from? Here it is. Eight of Wands. Fascinating. That's a fascinating card. And there's a lot to know about it, but in eights, with the eights in tarot, there's always movement. Now these wands appear to be moving left to right. However, I guess it depends on your perspective. They could easily be going right to left. I've always thought of them. I've always thought of them as right to left instead of left to right. No, I just said that in reverse too. Oh my goodness. Who dispatched the wands? Let's go to that. Who is fueling this in the tarot? Here he is. King of Pentacles. He's shown up quite a bit lately. I've run out of room for him. I think it's funny that I'm just trying to be so poised with this reading and it's not working out. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Boy, if ever you wanted an individual in tarot to be dispatching a message about your project, career, or how you are of service, or even your beloved relationship, definitely that king is the one. He's so stable. He's had a vision for this for a long time. And my feeling too is that we've had a message recently that some of us have not seen or felt or acknowledged any evidence of things shifting or changing. And I feel like the king showing up is the evidence because he's of the earth. He's in the now. He's steadfast. He's grounded. He's an excellent ruler. He's well-traveled. What else? There's something else. Let me listen to my guides. He can be considered a merchant or an entrepreneur. So this, again, comes back to the potential career connection in the Two of Cups. So this is someone with financing and experience coming into your realm. The message is being delivered passionately. quickly, swiftly. Those 8 wands are swift and fast. So this is an email, a text, a phone call, a conversation. Also, I feel in relationship, this grounded, steadfast man is, and whoever this one is in the relationship, you apply it where necessary. He has spent a fair amount of energy considering this beloved relationship. He's gotten grounded with it. He's ready to make a move. He's also really focused on the frequency of it, Ace of Swords. He's interested in the spiritual connection. He's interested in that bond. He loves the wit, the wisdom, and the intellect that's shared in a spiritual way. It ignites fire and passion, and it is, there's a lot of spontaneity there. And it feels like coming home to the self, and it feels like coming home to the self within relationship. I'm not going to pull any more cards, actually. I'm just going to leave that right there. Or I'm not pulling any more of the tarot cards. So, thanks for hanging in with me on this one. I know it's a bit jumbled, but it's just the way it had to happen today. I am going to pull some of the Romance Angel cards for you. What do we most need to know? This is a new thing I'm guided to do, at least for this week, because the December monthlies came out last week, and there was so much relationship energy there. Yeah, look at this. That I feel that these Romance Angel cards have to follow up those monthly messages. We might stick with these for the month for, you know, just the spiritual support of them. So new love here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And, you know, that could be considered specific to those of you who are on the floor, single, and have a love interest. But those of you who are in relationship, this is a new experience of connection within that relationship. There's expansion, there's a deeper bond, there's a deeper commitment here. Something's going to the next level, which is a message that we've had more than once recently. This one on the floor, honeymoon. Yeah, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. For those of you getting married, congratulations. That's wonderful. Have an amazing honeymoon. And for those who are not actually getting married, this goes on from the new love message for a deepening of commitment, connection, and also sharing, exchanging your energy, being in togetherness. That's what I feel here. And then the next one, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, yes, which I feel is shown not only in the Two of Cups, but the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And in ancient tarot, old tarot, one of the messages that's overlooked in modern tarot definitions is that this 8 is connected to marriage as well. So it is about a deepening commitment connection. This is, even though these wands are up in the air, they are super passionate, they are in movement, they are absolutely stable. There's a true sense of grounding. So again, I know I'm saying they're up in the air, but there's a grounded energy because they're so connected to this king. This is solid. That's what I want to say. So you apply that in your career, your project, your adventure, or your beloved relationship. The energy that is in movement, in flux right now, the frequency that is expanding, the bond that is connecting is super grounded and stable. It's real. Okay. Next, we're going to do our angel answer cards. This is your opportunity to ask a question. These cards get so much use that their gold edge is fading away. I like it. Okay. While I shuffle, you ask your question. First card. A year from now. When I see this card, I tell you every time, I feel like it's an unfinished sentence. A year from now, you won't recognize your life. So in hindsight, when you're looking back, you're going to be like, wow, I had no idea it was going to shake out like this. And boy, am I happy. And some of you are doing an eye roll right now when they see a year from now. You're thinking, I don't want to wait that long. Another year? What? So be in the energy of allowing. Excuse me. My guides are also telling me, for those of you in new love with this honeymoon in a year from now, my feeling is that there's a potential engagement a year from now. I don't do predictions. I'm just following the energy here, and my guides are the ones speaking up about this. So the connection, this goes to the connection that I'm talking about, how real, how strong, stable, solid, grounded it is. It has the potential for a year from now to see some of you engaged to this person that you're just meeting now or deepening a connection with now. Okay. Next card. Choose a new direction. I feel that's with your thoughts, and I also feel it connected to this potential career, project, adventure. The interest that you desired in this project and didn't receive previously, that is here now, takes the project in a new direction and somewhat unexpected for you. And also, I feel that some of you in relationship are going to head off in a new direction with your beloved as well. There's a sense here that what you feel is fixed, which could be where you're located, what you're doing for work, how you are of service, somehow within the relationship, the beloved relationship, you end up going in a completely new and unexpected direction. Maybe, for example, you're someone who doesn't travel very much, but suddenly you're traveling a lot. That sort of a thing. Okay, next card, last card. In the near future. Yeah, you're going to see real shifts and change in the near future because of all this energy that's in movement right now. Love it. That's exciting. Leave some comments. Tell us what's happening. We want to hear about it. All right. Let's do a healing card of the day from the Celestial Origin Healing Runes created by my dear friend Janet. What is the healing energy that serves us best today? Wow. Okay. 3 cards went flying. Interesting. Sweetness of life. Yeah, some of you are breathing a huge sigh of relief because that 5 of Pentacles was so uncomfortable, frustrating, painful, mournful even. So to see it turn around and be transformed by that ace and watch your world change because of it, sweetness of life. Planetary influences. You know, under the eclipses throughout 2018, and I think we've been in a retrograde for the entire year. Some planet somewhere has been in retrograde, and sometime during the summer, early fall, we had 7 planets in retrograde at one time. And some of you are still recovering from Venus being in retrograde. Thank goodness she's direct. That was one of the roughest retrogrades in psychic reader history. At least in my reading history. I don't think I did a reading for so many weeks where people weren't crying. I never had so many people crying because of that retrograde, myself included. So anyway, planetary influences. Things have shifted. Things have changed. There's a lightness of being. There's a lightness in the cosmos. There's a lightness within our spirit, which is ushering in all this beautiful new energy. So celebrate that. And then the next healing rune we get is grounded integration. Perfect, King of Pentacles. This beautiful, fast-moving, life-changing, super exciting energy that is delightful, surprising, and unexpected is grounded, stable, and solid. Love it. Celebrate it, everybody. Okay, last card. I know my cousin will appreciate this. I haven't done one in a while. It's been like 3 or 4 days, I think, since I did one of the empowering questions. All right, let's see what we get. What gives me great joy? Living the sweetness of life gives me great joy. Okay, that's it. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. Peak of the week, as they say. Leave some comments, like, share, subscribe, please, here on the channel. It is deeply appreciated, and it circulates these videos. Thank you all for your comments, too, and welcome to the new subscribers. So glad to have you here. I'm glad you're watching. So, many blessings to you in this beautiful day, 12/12. Make the most of it, folks. Bye for now.